Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. I hope you are all safe and sound. I am going to discuss the topic today, that how to boost your vocabulary by learning the root words. Before starting the topic, I would like to request, if this video benefits you, your kids or your siblings, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also press the bell icon so that you can benefit from each of my upcoming videos. Let's move towards the topic. English has been considered one of the most troublesome languages for non-local speakers to learn. One reason is that English has so many rules and almost as many exceptions of those rules too. Another explanation English is difficult to learn is that the pronunciation its words cannot always be predicted by the spelling. For example, there are at least 6 ways to pronounce the group of letters spelled O-U-G-H, and maybe the worst thing of all is that there are many idioms or expressions in English. You could say we use idioms like they are going out of style. What is a root? It can be defined as a stem, a simple element or the basic building block common to various words of the same origin. A root common to a set of words is a kind of a unit, a seed, a non-word, or a foundation. It is a sort of nucleus, a central part around which other parts like prefixes and suffixes are grouped to construct new words. Thus, roots are of fundamental importance in developing the skills in the use of English language. A root is a key which can help you unlock the meaning of scores of words. The familiarity with roots means intimacy with the thousands of words, their derivation, meaning and use. Roots can serve nothing else can. They escort you to the inner and significant meanings of words. By reaching the roots, we can very well identify the various branches, that is, the different words growing out of the common root. By learning these basic keys, one can rapidly and easily enrich one's vocabulary. These building blocks and elements can help you recognize, remember, and analyze words with great ease and at very first sight. These simple elements or central parts are not words in themselves, but help in construction of many words in combination with other elements and units like prefixes and suffixes. Roots are the ultimate unanalyzable nuclei around which words are formed by addition of other units or by other modifications. They are not independent words, but it doesn't lessen their significance. Their importance lies in the fact that they are seeds or basic building blocks with which thousands of words are formed. The knowledge of these elements, that is roots, prefixes and suffixes, and step towards vocabulary building, deep insight into the meaning of words. They help you maintain your firm hold on the words. You can depend on them for they provide you with a key to unlock the meaning of countless words. In other words, the etymology. By knowing etymology, you are most likely to make a very correct guess as to the inner meaning new and strange words in their context, etc.
Now let's move towards the computer screen for live demonstration, and it would be good if I speak into Urdu for better understanding. آپ دیکھ سکتے ہیں کہ یہاں پر میں نے کمپیوٹر سلائیڈ میں ایک مختصر تعریف روٹ یعنی جڑ کی ہوئی ہے. روٹ اسٹیم یعنی جڑ یا تنا، جو کہ بہت بنیادی چیز ہے، بلکہ ایک میں اچھی مثال دے کر واضح کرنا چاہوں گا. ایک بلڈنگ بنانے کے لیے، چاہے وہ گھر ہو یا حجرہ، اسپتال ہو یا اسکول، دکان ہو یا مکان، آپ نے تعمیر کرانا ہے اور آپ کے پاس سب کچھ موجود ہے. مثال کے طور پر سیمنٹ، ریت، مزدور وغیرہ، آپ کے پاس سب کچھ موجود ہے. اور جب آپ اس بلڈنگ پر ہاتھ لگائے تو اس کے لیے 3 چیزوں کی ضرورت ہوگی، تبھی وہ ایک بلڈنگ بن سکے گا، ورنہ ہرگز نہیں. اور اس کے لیے سب سے پہلے چیز فاؤنڈیشن یعنی بنیاد کی ضرورت ہے. جب تک آپ بنیاد نہیں رکھیں گے تب تک وہ کوئی چیز نہیں بن سکتا. اس کی سب سے پہلے جب آپ نے ہاتھ لگانا ہے، بسم اللہ کرنا ہے، تو آپ نے بنیاد ہی بنانا ہے. جب آپ بنیاد بنائیں گے تو تب آپ نے دو چیزیں ساتھ اور ایڈ کرنی ہے. اگر آپ بنیاد کے ساتھ دیوار لگائیں گے تو وہ ایک بلڈنگ بن گیا، لیکن پورا بلڈنگ نہیں بنا. ابھی آپ نے اس کے لیے اس میں ایک چھت ایڈ کرنا ہے. جب آپ چھت ایڈ کریں گے تو تب یہ بلڈنگ ایک بن گیا. سارا جو دار و مدار ہے وہ 3 چیزوں پر ہے، یعنی بنیاد، دیوار اور چھت. تو یہ ایک بلڈنگ بن جاتا ہے. اسی طرح ایک لفظ میں سب سے پہلے روٹ یعنی بنیاد ہے. جب آپ روٹ کو سیکھیں گے، روٹ یعنی جڑ یا سٹیم بھی اس کو کہا جاتا ہے، جب آپ سیکھیں گے تو آپ جو ہے سب کچھ اس روٹ سے بنائیں گے. پھر 2 چیزیں آپ نے اور آگے کرنا ہے. روٹ یعنی بنیاد کچھ بھی معنی نہیں دیتا، کچھ بھی کام نہیں کرتا جب تک آپ اس کے ساتھ دیوار، یا انگلش میں آسان بتاؤں گا کہ وہ پریفکسز کہا جاتا ہے. پریفکس کس چیز کو کہتے ہیں؟ ابھی چلو پریفکس کی تعریف کرتے ہیں کہ پریفکسز کیا ہوتا ہے. پریفکس یعنی سابقہ، a group of letters that is added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning and make a new word. کسی لفظ کی شروع میں لگائے جانے والا حرف. یاد رکھے پریفکس ورڈ سے پہلے لگایا جاتا ہے، اور پری کی معنی سب سے پہلے یعنی پہلے ہوتا ہے. میں پریفکس یعنی پہلے لگانا. پریپوزیشن یعنی مقام سے پہلے. پریمیچور یعنی ناپختہ. پری انٹرمیڈیٹ یعنی انٹرمیڈیٹ سے پہلے. اور بھی میں دوسرا مثال دے رہا ہوں. ان جس لفظ کے آخر میں آ جائے، جس لفظ کے پہلے آ جائے تو اس کا مطلب ہوتا ہے نہیں، نہ یعنی نیگیٹو. ابھی دوسرا مثال میں دے رہا ہوں. ان ہیپی یعنی ہیپی، اس کا متضاد ان ہیپی. خوش نہ خوش. ایجوکیٹڈ ان ایجوکیٹڈ. میرڈ ان میرڈ یعنی شادی شدہ نہ ہو. تو سارے یہ جو دیکھو ان اور پری سے میں نے واضح کر دیا. میں اور بھی آپ کو مثالیں دے سکتا ہوں، کوئی پرابلم نہیں ہے، لیکن یہ ویڈیو لمبی ہو جائے گی، پھر شاید آپ نہ دیں گے، آپ بور ہو جائے. تو اس لیے میں شارٹ جا رہا ہوں. پھر اس کے بعد ہم جا رہے ہیں سفیکس کی طرف. سفیکس کیا ہوتا ہے؟ لاحقہ. A letter or letters added to the end of a word to form of a new word. کسی لفظ کے آخر میں لگائے جانے والا حرف. پریفیکس پہلے لگ جاتا ہے, سفیکس بعد لفظ کے آخر میں لگ جاتا ہے. سفیکس اگر آپ کے پاس ہو, پریفیکس ہو یا سفیکس اکیلا ہو تو کوئی کام نہیں دیتا, کوئی معنی نہیں دیتا جب تک اس کے ساتھ روٹ نہ ہو. روٹ کے ساتھ یا تو پریفیکس ہوگا یا سفیکس ہوگا, اور سفیکس سب سے لفظ کے آخر میں لگ جاتا ہے. مثال کے طور میں کہہ رہا ہوں, جس لفظ کے آخر میں فل FUL فل آ جائے تو اس کا مطلب ہے کسی چیز سے بھرا ہوا, کسی چیز سے بھرا ہوا. یعنی بیوٹیفل, یعنی خوبصورتی سے بھرا ہوا. ونڈرفل یعنی حیرانگی سے بھرا ہوا. ٹروتھفل یعنی سچ سے بھرا ہوا. تو اس میں فل کی مطلب آ گیا, یعنی کسی چیز سے بھرا ہوا. پھر اگر کسی ورڈ کے آخر میں OR یا ER آ جائے, OR یا ER آ جائے تو اس کا مطلب ہوتا ہے کھرنے والا. یعنی ڈرائیو چلانا, ڈرائیور چلانے والا. اسپیک بولنا, اسپیکر بولنے والا. کوکھر بنانے والا. اسی طرح اور بھی OR ایکٹ, ایکٹر. چیٹر. بہت سے زیادہ الفاظ ہیں, میں بیان نہیں کر سکتا. انشاءاللہ میں اگلی 2-3 ویڈیو میں سب کو پریفکسز اور سفکسز کو بھی اس پر بات کروں گا, اور انشاءاللہ 1 گھنٹے کی پوری ویڈیو بناؤں گا تاکہ آپ کو اچھی طرح سمجھ آ جائے. پھر پریفکسز اور سفکسز کو ملا کر ہم اس کو کہتے ہیں افکسز. اور افکسز کیا مطلب ہے؟ an additional element placed at the beginning or end of a root, stem, a word, in the body of a word to modify its meaning. سابقہ یا لاحقہ یا کسی لفظ کے درمیان کوئی اضافہ جس سے معنی میں فرق پڑے. یعنی پریفکسز یا سفکس کو ملا کر, دونوں کو ملا کر اس کو کہتا ہے افکسز. یعنی آپ نے افکسز لگایا ہوا ہے, اس کا مطلب ہے کہ آیا آپ نے پریفکس لگایا ہوا ہے یا آپ نے سفکس لگایا ہوا ہے اس پہ. تو انشاءاللہ میں اگلی ویڈیو میں مانوں گا. پھر ہم جاتے ہیں ایک روٹ کی طرف جو سب سے اہم ہے. کسی لفظ میں یا کسی لفظ کے آخر میں, کسی لفظ میں آپ کو DUC یا DUCT مل جائے تو اس کا مطلب ہوتا ہے لیڈ. انگلش میں تعریف کرنا چاہوں گا. ڈک or duct comes from Latin where it has the meaning to lead. یہ روٹ ڈک یا ڈکٹ لاطینی روٹ ہے, لاطینی جڑ ہے, اور اس کا مطلب ہے ٹو لیڈ. ٹو لیڈ کی مطلب کیا ہے؟ یعنی رومانس کرنا. ابھی ایجوکیشن میں آپ دیکھیں DUC آئے ہوئے ہے, اور اس کا مطلب ہے تعلیم, اور اس کا مطلب ہے تعلیم. یعنی تعلیم آپ کے کیا کرتا ہے؟ آپ کی لیڈنگ کر رہا ہے. تعلیم سے آپ کچھ بن سکتے ہیں, آپ کو جانا چاہتے ہیں, آپ کچھ علم حاصل کرنا چاہتا ہے, تو آپ کی یہ کیا کرتا ہے؟ لیڈنگ. اور یہ یاد رکھے اس میں آیا ہوا ہے, یہ پریفکس ہے, یہ کوئی معنی نہیں دیتا جب تک اس پہ کوئی سفکس یا پریفکس وغیرہ نہ ہو یا روٹ نہ ہو. پھر اس کے بعد انٹروڈکشن. دیکھو اس میں آیا ہوا ہے DUCT. انٹروڈکشن آپ کیا کر رہا ہے؟ وہ بھی لیڈنگ. سپوز I don't know you and you are telling about yourself, اور آپ مجھے اپنے بارے میں بتا رہے ہیں. I am Mohammed Shafiq. I am from Lahore. I have done master in maths, blah blah blah. तो ये क्या हो रहा है, आप मेरा लीडिंग कर रहे हैं. मैं आपको नहीं जानता था, अब ये आपको जान गया हूं, तो ये लीडिंग हुआ. तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि आपको कुछ ना कुछ समझ आ जाएगा, और मैं दूसरी वीडियो में भी ये सब कुछ बता दूंगा, और अगले पार्ट में मैं आपको स्लाइड पे डिटेल से बता दूंगा, ताकि आपको अच्छी तरह समझ आ जाए कि रूट वर्ड्स क्या होते हैं, प्रीफिक्सेस क्या होते हैं, सफिक्सेस क्या होते हैं, और हम कैसे अपनी वोकैबुलरी को फ़रोग़ दे दें.
Thus root is the basic part of a word which shows its main meaning, to which other parts can be added. For example, the word coldness is formed from the root cold and the suffix ness.
A group of letters that is added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning and make a new word, such as un and untie or mis and misunderstand.
A suffix is a letter or group of letters, for example li or -ness, which is added to the end of a word in order to form a different word, often of a different word class. For example, the suffix li is added to quick to form quickly.
An affix is a letter or group of letters, for example un or -y, which is added to either the beginning or the end of a word to form a different word with a different meaning. For example, un is added to kind to form unkind.
Building vocabulary through root words. One useful method for building vocabulary through root words is to first look at a base word and then look for familiar prefixes and suffixes that go with that base. Let's try an example, the base word struct. It comes from the Latin word meaning build. Any English word you hear containing struct will relate to building, developing or creating something. By itself, struct is not a word, but it is the basis for more than 30 words in English. For example, the word construct is a verb that means to build. The prefix con means together or with. So, construct means to put things together to build or create something.
Building vocabulary through root words. For example, adding iron in English makes verbs into nouns. When we add iron to construct, we get construction, which means the process, or act, of building something. Adding the suffix ing to construct makes constructing. That is the gerund form and has a similar meaning as the noun construction. Adding the suffix ive to make constructive gives us the adjective form, and means helpful in developing or improving something. Now, let's build on to constructive. Adding the suffix ly to constructive gives us the word constructively and produces an adverb. It means doing something in a way that is helpful. There are many other words that the base word struct produces. For instance, destruction is the opposite of construction.
there are some words like acerbic, acerbate, acerbity, acrimony, acrimonious, and exacerbate have the roots ACR, or ECER in common. This root means sharp, bitter. ये कुछ अल्फाज है जो ACR यानी एकर या ऐसर से बने हुए हैं, और कभी ये आवाज ए की दे रहा है और कभी ये शुआ साउंड यानी अ की दे रहा है, और इसका मतलब है तुंद, तुर्श, खट्टा, तेज या तेज जायके वाला, तेज मिजाज, तुंद जबान, तेज जबान वगैरह वगैरह. Remember please, we do not pronounce R in British English if it is followed by consonant. हम ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश में R को प्रोनाउंस नहीं करते अगर इसके बाद कोई फौरन कॉन्सोनेंट आ जाए. मिसाल के तौर पर एग्जेसिबेट में देखो R के फौरन बाद B आता है तो B कॉन्सोनेंट है, इसलिए हम इसको प्रोनाउंस नहीं करते.
Acerbic.
It means harsh, bitter, sharp in taste, temper and manner, etc.
Your acerbic tongue will make more problems for you.
Acerbate.
One. To embitter or exasperate. 2. To make sour or bitter.
My headache started to exacerbate when my daughter played her loud music.
Acrid.
An acrid smell or taste is strong and sharp, and usually unpleasant.
The room filled with the acrid smell of tobacco.
Acrimony.
Acrimony is bitter and angry words or quarrels.
The debate was not free from acrimony.
Acrimonious.
It is an adjective and it means full of anger, arguments, and bad feeling.
Their marriage ended 8 years ago in an acrimonious divorce.
2. The root asu also means sharp. It has given us such words as acuity, acumen, acupuncture, acute etc. This root means sharp.
Acuity.
Acuity is sharpness of vision or hearing, or quickness of thought.
I work on improving visual acuity.
Acumen.
Acumen is the ability to make good judgments and quick decisions.
Your sharp business acumen meant you quickly rose to the top.
Acupuncture.
It is the treatment of a person's illness or pain by sticking small needles into their body at certain places.
All of those who received the true acupuncture experienced pain relief.
Acute.
If a person's or animal's sight, hearing, or sense of smell is acute, it is sensitive and powerful.
In the dark, his sense of hearing becomes so acute.
The Latin root ag/act means to do. From this root we have the words agile, agitate, active, actor, actual and enact etc. Agile.
Someone who is agile can move quickly and easily.
At 18 years old he was not as agile as he is now.
Agitate.
To make someone feel anxious, upset, and nervous.
The agitated crowd of clerks attacked the Minister of Education.
Active.
Someone who is active moves around a lot or does a lot of things.
I am an active member of the party.
Actor.
A person who does something or acts on the stage, film, drama etc.
She has starred with many leading actors.
Actual.
To emphasize that you are referring to something real or genuine.
You should give the actual facts and figures in your statement.
Enact.
It means to perform in a play or to make into a law.
The bill would be submitted for public discussion before being enacted as law.
Four. The Latin root am means to love. From this we have amator, amiable, amicable, amor, enamored, etc.
Amateur.
It means one who practices something for its own sake, not for money.
I am an amateur YouTuber and designer.
Amiable.
Someone who is amiable is friendly and pleasant to be with.
His amiable nature has made him so popular in the locality.
Amicable.
It means not hostile but done in a friendly spirit.
Our discussions will be amicable and productive.
Amour.
Amour means love affair, especially secret and not sanctioned by the society.
Your amour cannot remain secret anymore.
Enamored.
Enamored means inspired with love, to be charmed.
I became totally enamored of the wildflowers there.
Five. The root anim means life, breath, soul, spirit. From this Latin root we have animal, animate, animosity and equanimity. Animal.
Animal means a being having life.
Man is called a social animal.
Animate.
Animate means living, lively.
All things animate and inanimate have their common source in God. Animosity.
Animosity is a strong feeling of dislike and anger.
There's a long history of animosity between Pakistan and India. Equanimity.
Equanimity is a calm state of mind and attitude to life, so that you never lose your temper or become upset. The defeat was taken with equanimity by the leadership.
Magnanimous.
Kind and generous, especially to someone that you have defeated.
He was a man capable of magnanimous gestures.
Animadvert.
Express one's opinion openly and without fear or hesitation.
The council will no doubt animadvert your decision today.
6. The Greek root onoma/onoma means a name. From this we have anonymous, antonym, homonym, onomatopoeia, patronymic, pseudonym and synonym.
Anonymous.
It means of unknown name or authorship.
You can remain anonymous in your complaint if you wish.
Antonym.
The antonym of a word is a word which means the opposite.
Empty is an antonym of full.
Homonym.
One of a group of words pronounced or spelt in the same way but having different meanings.
Luxuriant and luxurious are a good example of homonyms.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia refers to the use of words which sound like the noise they refer to. Hiss, buzz, and rat-a-tat-tat are examples of onomatopoeia.
Splash, Bing, Twitter, etc. are the examples of onomatopoeia.
Patronymic.
It means a name derived from the name of the father or forefathers.
Patronymic names are very rare in Pakistan.
Pseudonym.
A pseudonym is a name which someone, usually a writer, uses instead of his or her real name.
Both plays were published under the pseudonym of Philip Dare.
Synonym.
A synonym is a word or expression which means the same as another word or expression.
Shut is a synonym of closed.
Seven. The Greek root anthropo means to mankind. From this we have anthropology, anthropid, misanthrope and philanthropy etc.
Anthropology. Anthropology is the scientific study of people, society, and culture. I have studied anthropology as an optional.
Anthropoid. It means man-like in a form. Monkeys, apes, and humans are all anthropoids.
Misanthrope. It means a hater of mankind. One myth is that he was a grumbling misanthrope.
Philanthropy. 1. The practice of performing charitable or benevolent actions. 2. Love of humankind in general. A retired banker well known for his philanthropy.
Anthropomorphic. Means relating to the idea that an animal, a god, or an object has feelings or characteristics like those of a human being. He has the anthropomorphic attitude to animals.
Eight. The Greek root auto means self. From this Latin root we have autocrat, autograph, autonomy, automatic and autochthonous etc.
Autocrat. An autocrat is a person in authority who has complete power. Self-ruler. Kings and autocrats are no more accepted in Pakistan.
Autograph. An autograph is the signature of someone famous which is specially written for a fan to keep. He went backstage and asked for her autograph.
Autonomy. Autonomy is the control or government of a country, organization, or group by itself rather than by others. Activists stepped up their demands for local autonomy last month.
Automatic. Automatic means working of itself.
Modern trains have automatic doors.
Automobile. It means self-moving vehicle. He deals in automobile parts.
Autochthonous. Inhabiting a place or region from earliest known times, aboriginal. Accordingly, case definition was restricted to autochthonous cases.
Nine. The root bell/bell means war. From this we have bellicose, belligerent, rebel, rebellious, antebellum and postbellum.
Bellicose. It is referred to aggressive actions or behavior that are likely to start an argument or a fight. The minister made some bellicose statements about the peer.
Belligerent. It means wishing to fight or argue. Watch out. He's in a belligerent mood.
Rebel. One who is opposed to the political system in their country and tries to change it using force. The rebels took over the capital and set up a new government.
Rebellious. Someone behaves in an unacceptable way and does not do what they are told, you can say they are rebellious. Such rebellious activists should not be tolerated at all.
Antebellum. It means before war. Both countries should think over antebellum.
Ten. The Latin root bene means well. From this we have benevolent, benefactor, benediction, beneficial and beneficiary, etc. Benevolent. Benevolent means desirous of doing something good. I am a benevolent rather than malevolent.
Benefit. Benefit means that does something good. For maximum benefit, use your treatment every day.
Benefactor. Benefactor means a donor, etc. In his old age he became a benefactor of the education.
Benediction. A benediction is a kind of blessing.
Beneficial.
Something that is beneficial helps people or improves their lives. Using computers has a beneficial effect on children's learning.
Beneficiary. Someone who is a beneficiary of something is helped by it. There were many beneficiaries of this dramatic shift in Western politics.
The Greek root bio means to life. From this we have biology, biography, symbiosis, biosphere, etc. Biology. The scientific study of living things. The biology of these diseases is terribly complicated.
Biography. Biography is the branch of literature which deals with accounts of people's lives. Boswell's biography of Samuel Johnson.
Symbiosis. Symbiosis is a close relationship between two organisms of different kinds which benefits both organisms. The cozy symbiosis of the traditional political parties.
Biosphere. The biosphere is the part of the Earth's surface and atmosphere where there are living things. We all depend on one biosphere for sustaining our lives.
Biochemistry. Biochemistry is the study of the chemical processes that happen in living things. Social anthropology is not just a branch of biochemistry.
Biological. It is used to describe processes and states that occur in the bodies and cells of living things. Much of our behavior is biologically determined. Biogenesis. The development of living organisms from life that exists. Biogenesis of bacterial respiratory proteins.
Biographer. One who writes about the life of another. Allama Iqbal was Quaid Azam's biographer.
Biopsy. A biopsy is the removal and examination of fluids or tissue from a patient's body in order to discover why they are ill. This patient should be diagnosed with an abdomen biopsy.
Dear viewers, I do hope that you have learnt something from this video. If yes, then do not forget liking and sharing this video with others. Also subscribe to my channel so that my spirits will increase and I will do more good and provide you the best knowledge. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.
Enjoy your lesson. Thank you very much, and do not forget subscribing, liking and sharing. Improve your vocabulary visually on YouTube. It is all for you.